Do y'all remember the Sade Robinson case? This was their first date. She met him online. They went on a date, chatted it up. She took him home, I believe, because it was her car that was found torched. He convinced her to go in. He cut her up, chopped her up, discarded of her. Insane. This man was sick, y'all. Oh my God. And the reason I'm only saying the interracial couple, okay, that's what they were. She was black, he was white, because this could play a big part in it. There are men who have fetishes about this. We don't know his motive. He's disgusting. Yeah, there's more to this story. I'm talking photos that were shown in court. The trial is currently happening right now. One juror said they saw a picture of him holding her right breast. This man took photos and then deleted them, but you know something about phones? You can recover anything, so that's what they did. And they found some very disturbing pictures. And there's also an allegation of him being inspired by Netflix, so we're gonna just get into this one because it's a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, we're going to be getting right into this one, the Sade Robinson case. This case was so sad. When I read about it, I was like, oh my God. You have her meeting this man, okay, going on a date, everything turns out nice, and then he just kills her. I'm talking ill. Why do people chop people up? They found her body parts like scattered, like in different places. You're a sick mother effer to even think of that. Oh my God, this man was disgusting and it's disturbing. So I'm just going to jump right into this and we're going to read this article because I'm curious. Let's get into it. His trophy. Convicted killer who dismembered woman on first date deleted shocking photos of victim from phone. May have been inspired by Netflix show. And his name is Maxwell Anderson. I don't know why this trial should be a shutdown in case, like, I know they're trying to get all the information out, but death. Give him a death and just come on. Ugh, kill him tomorrow. A jury in Wisconsin took less than an hour to convict the man of murdering a 19-year-old woman on their first date and chopping up her body. Maxwell Anderson, 34, was convicted of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and arson of property other than building in the April 2024 death of Sade C. Robinson. Key to the quick verdict, one jury told the Milwaukee Journal, was shocking and graphic photos Anderson took on his phone that he later deleted but were recovered by investigators. One showed him holding her right breast while she laid either unconscious or dead on the basement floor, while various body parts washed ashore on Lake Michigan to horrify beachgoers. In the days after her disappearance, cops never recovered her torso. This is his trophy in a way. Juror Melissa Blasco told the jury Sentinel. Those pictures will be in my mind for quite some time. And y'all know something? I forgot that they said they never found her torso. Ew. Where did he put it? That's so disturbing. Even like trying to imagine somebody like mutilating somebody like that and just like taking their torso is just so freaking disturbing and it's shocking and it's sick. Like, he's a sick person. I'm happy he was convicted that quick, but I just know that this was still live, and they said on this one it says day 8, so I don't know when they're gonna do his sentencing yet, but it's good that he was convicted. But that's a disgusting man, and the scary part is you don't know, like, this could be absolutely anybody. You don't know anything. I would not take people home on the first date. I wouldn't even want you to pick me up on the first date. I can meet you there and I'm going to leave after you. Like, no. Because I don't want people to follow me. But then people still can. We done a case like that before. This girl left. And he definitely scouted her before because he knew where she lived. And that was just... So these cases are shocking, man. But I really did forget they said they never found her torso. Where is it? And the fact that they got pictures of him holding her breast. Ew. Other photos show Robinson's bare backside with underwear and pants that the victim was wearing on the night in question. The photo definitively showed that Robinson was in Anderson's basement. That was pretty damning evidence that shook everyone, she told the newspaper. I physically felt like I was going to throw up at that point. I know a lot of people were shaking and crying. Testimony during the trial also revealed Anderson watched the Netflix animated series Love, Death, and Robots. After the trial, prosecutors told jurors about the second season finale where a corpse is dismembered on a beach. I was like, oh, that's disgusting, because that could have been where he got some of his ideals or fantasies, Blasco told the news. Robinson's family reported her missing after she disappeared following her date. Her mother says she plans on keeping her daughter's voice alive by being an advocate for missing persons. She will forever be remembered as an angel, Sheena Scarborough told the news following the verdict. Prosecutors proved at trial that Anderson spent months prepping his basement by covering it from ceiling to floor with painter's tarp. There was also a sanitation sink and 3 saws. The defendant faces a life behind bars, where he's sentenced in August 15th. Life in prison. Okay, oh my God. And he'll be sentenced in August 15th. Why not that? This is a disturbing case. Why do they, I guess is what, it be capital punishment that get it. But y'all, realistically, these crimes are not, the crimes that's committed, the punishment is not matching it. Yes, he'll be in prison, life behind bars, but he'll still be alive, still be able to eat, breathe, sleep. No. Cut off his nipple. We need to torture. That's what I'm saying. Now, that might sound barbaric, and I'm all for capital punishment. That's why I talk like this. And I told y'all before, this channel is very graphic. But look at what he did to her. I just don't think there was nothing that can even weigh to that, unless you take his life. Now, this is also just so crazy, because think about it. Prepping for months. They proved that he was prepping for months. Saws, painter's tarp, paper laying down for waiting for her. Either he was going to get her, which he did, or he was going to find somebody else. So he was probably online just scouting for a girl, and then convinced them to go to his house and take him home and then attack them. Because, y'all, the neighborhood, I saw the picture of the neighborhood's house. He's close by neighbors, so the only way that she can get in was if she was unconscious, or he convinced her to go in. That's just crazy. And the fact that, it's really scary when you think about this too, the fact that he was actually prepping, you don't know you're about to die. You're meeting somebody and don't know that they are trying to kill you. That is so sad. As Law and Crime previously reported, the investigation began April 2nd, 2024, when someone found a human leg in the water at the park in just south of Milwaukee. A joint investigation between the Milwaukee's County Sheriff's Office and the police have determined that Robinson's family reported her missing the day before, when she failed to show up to work. According to a criminal complaint, Anderson and Robinson met for the first time on April 1st to go on a date. Detectives reportedly obtained text messages of the two planning their date earlier that day. Surveillance video also showed them at a downtown Milwaukee restaurant and bar before leaving and driving in Robinson's Honda Civic to his home around 9:30 p.m. An app on her phone showed it left Anderson's home shortly after midnight on April 2nd. And later traveled to Warnemont Park, where the victim's leg was later found, the affidavit said. Surveillance footage from the park shows a Honda Civic ramming through a gate at around 3 a.m. and someone is seen going down the water several times before leaving at 4:30 a.m. Around 7:30 a.m., the Milwaukee Fire Department responded to a vehicle on fire. Investigators later determined it was Robinson's Honda. Cops recovered surveillance video from a bus that shows Anderson getting on the bus near where the vehicle was torched and riding to a stop near his home, according to the affidavit. On April 6th, police found a foot and human flesh not far from the burned-out Honda, investigators said. The foot and the leg were confirmed to be hers. A search into his home, they found blood in a bedroom and on the walls leading to the basement, authorities said. In the basement, investigators found a sex dungeon. Oh my God, citing anonymous law enforcement sources. Authorities have continued to recover body parts in the ensuing months. Our hearts are with the victim and loved ones of Sade Robinson, the police said in a statement. This is a horrendous tragedy, and above all else, I cannot imagine the pain you must be going through. I would like to express my deepest and most sincere sympathy. Robinson was close to earning an associate's degree in criminal justice at Milwaukee Area Technical College and also considered joining the U.S. Air Force. Her mother told the reporters after he was arrested that her daughter's alleged killer is a sick son of a bee. Who the F would do something like this to my beautiful baby? She said, according to the news. She hurt nobody, she harmed nobody. It's the fact that they had so much evidence. They had all the evidence they needed. The phones track everything, and that's why this is also good to have phones. And y'all know I told myself that I'm going to still keep my phone, but like, when I'm actually able to get my own place, I want a landline just because I'm not a phone person, but like it's still good to have because it track everything. That's the good thing about the cell phone. And it is needed nowadays because too many people are going missing. It's so sad. This man chopped her up in that basement. He discarded her. He torched her car, and he's seen everywhere with this car, like with all the evidence. I don't know what he was doing, but the fact that they can't find her torso is very disturbing and like make you think, what did he do with it? What did he do to it? Like, oh my gosh. Like, ladies, let's talk. I feel so bad for this girl. Just rest in peace. She did not deserve this. Nobody deserved this. Don't go to dates houses on the first date, like safety wise. There are people who hook up on their first date and there's nothing wrong with that. Do you? It's not, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, safety first. If you do, bring a weapon with you. I think weapons are so needed now. Mace, a little pocket knife. I'm not even being funny. Like, these people are crazy. And I'm saying people because it be men and women. Be for real. It be men and women. I did a case where this couple, not even a couple, these two people, they met on the first date and the lady killed him because that's what she wanted. She wanted to rob him. And she killed him, shot him to death. And in like a field. How did he get to the field? Because she convinced him to go. Y'all, no. Like, we gotta, nowadays, it's just too much. It's too much death out here. We need to be aware. We need to be safe. And you always need to be on alert. That's why I always say those things. Stay safe, stay aware, and stay alert at all times. Because it's very important. You know, you don't know, like, first of all, you don't know these people. That's the biggest part to take away from all this. You don't know these people. They're strangers to you. Why would you go to a stranger's house on the first date? Don't do that. And I'm not saying, like, not blaming her whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, because it's happening more and more. Like, you have people just attacking others and catching them off guard. This man was prepping for months. If it wasn't going to be her, it was going to be somebody else. But unfortunately, it was her. And he just did some things you just never heard of. Just so ill. Anybody who can mutilate anybody is just a sick mother effer. And oh my God, it's so sad. I feel so bad for her, her family. I just can't imagine getting that call and then learning through trial and the police everything that happened to her. He had a sex dungeon. Did he R-word her? Like, there's so much, I guess, with that part. Like, there are some sick people out here. He was a serial killer in the making, 100%. He just got caught. That's what it is. If he didn't get caught, he was probably going to continue this. I always, and then the last thing I will say, I be wondering when people do this stuff, what makes them discard of people all over? Is it a shock factor that you want people to be shocked when they see something because they're going to be shocked? I don't ever want to find anything, but you never know. He discarded of this near Lake Michigan. And you have body parts floating around. And y'all know it's crazy. Right after, when I first talked about this case, right after there was another case of a black girl and a white man. She met him on a text app. He convinced her, which they said she ran away a lot. She had a twin. Her twin was saying this. Her twin said she ran away a lot. He convinced her to go to his house. He picked her up, drove 200 miles. I don't know what they did, probably hooked up, whatever. And then he killed her, chopped up her body, and threw her in the lake. They found her torso in a little piece of luggage, and it washed up, somebody did the scary thing and opened it, because I'm not opening nothing, and they saw that. Some sick people out here. Like, seriously, sick. Don't do that. Don't meet people online like this. Don't just go somewhere with somebody you met online, especially have not seen them in person. Safety, y'all. Well, ladies' safety. And I'm going to say ladies with this part, because these men are really out here killing. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. This is really scary, and the more I read about these cases, the more I tell myself I need to be more just aware of stuff as well. And self-defense, like, let's take some self-defense classes, trying to catch them off guard. Okay, that's basically what this is. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is so sad. I'm happy he was charged and sentenced, but I really wish he had death penalty. Like, get him out of here the next day. These people like this do not deserve to live within the human population. They're with the other percents that don't belong here. Other killers and cannibals and abusers. Get them out of here. Some sick people out here. Some sick men out here. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe. Stay aware. And stay alert at all times. Get some weapons, ladies, okay? And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.